Did you guys hear about OnlyFans banning sexually explicit content?
Oh, of course, my friend. Of
Dude, it's
course.
been trending for like 3 days nonstop. Like it's actually crazy. Fahzo, you hear about it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Um,
so so basically, just like a quick recap, they've amassed 130 million users. Largely, obviously, it's for like the adult type of content. But they said it's a UK based company. But they said to comply with the request of our banking partners and payout providers, they decided that OnlyFans, effective October 1st, 2021, will prohibit the posting of any content containing sexually explicit conduct. And they said it's in order to ensure long term sustainability of the platform and to continue to host an inclusive community of creators and fans, we must evolve our content guidelines. Yeah, everybody's been kind of going wild. I've seen a lot of videos about people, saying like they just kind of like used sex workers to further their company and stuff like that. And I'm just like, yeah, they did. Are you surprised? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these business companies don't care about like their user base. They just care about how can I make more money. And then the next, as soon as they find out they can make money a better way, they're gonna do that. So what's y'all's?
I'll let Kenya go first.
All
I don't like that they did that, but I mean, like you said, I mean, it's a business, right? They have to stay profitable. They have to think about the future.
right,
But them completely canceling that for me just looks like they're sacrificing an amazing money maker. I mean, why can't you have two versions? You can have OnlyFans Lite and you can have OnlyFans, I don't know, Triple X, whatever. Or just create a separate company. I would just create a separate company and keep it going with a different name. Because I
I
mean,
think I think they
we all know
I think they
sex sells and it will continue to sell. So
yeah, it's always
they
has,
might
always
they
will.
might be making they might be making a mistake because I don't know the stats, but how many people have OnlyFans channels that are doing like superbly like top of the line and they're just
Not many.
doing basic stuff. I don't,
No,
it might just maybe I haven't researched enough, but when I hear about only fans channel that's making serious money is tends to be in that field.
Yeah, I don't know the exact numbers, but every time they mention what the numbers are, they just say it's a very small percentage, just like the top 1% that are actually caking, and everybody else, the number they threw out was under $200 a month or something like that for everybody else. It was something extreme like that.
I
So
heard.
maybe that's what they want to focus on the 200s instead of some of these other people. But find it hard to believe that them just cutting that out is not going to hurt them.
But the thing is, it's like, what I'm saying, like I think it's completely reasonable for people to be upset, but to say that like they can't do this, it's like I mean, yes, the thing that popularized OnlyFans was the pandemic, combined with all the people jumping to the website. But at the same time, it's like that wasn't why the app was created in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't originally created to be like a adult content type of site. But also, the two reasons why they had to do this was because one, like I mentioned earlier, something about the financial partners, the way they distribute money and everything through OnlyFans is done with these financial partners, like the biggest banks and stuff like that. So if you're doing something they don't like and they don't want to work with you, they can just kind of block you out of even doing anything. So like that's why they have so much pull on selling digital content. But also, there were some allegations that came out earlier in the year about, underage people being on OnlyFans, people using their parents' credit cards or their grandma's parents' cards to make an account. And then once they get an account, start posting for themselves. So there's like a lot of like, rumors and allegations of underage stuff. And so they kind of just want to kind of rid themselves of that kind of shadow that's hanging over their head before someone comes through with a lawsuit or something like that.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. The whole lawsuit aspect.
Yeah.
Nah, but they still garbage at the end of the day, bro. Like their intent to when they started all this shit, or once they started allowing all that type of traffic to be on their platform, because they could have stopped it at any moment.
Right.
Their intent was to sell. They knew they saw how much money was coming in, and they just wanted to get it caked up enough to where it looked appetizing for a larger vendor or a VC to come through and just buy the shit out.
Right, but
Um,
not now. That's what they did because now they wanted to go mainstream, and they already have popular personalities like Bella Thorne, the Catch Me Outside girl, Tyga, Amber Rose, Ruby Rose, Trey Songz, Jordan Woods. Like They're getting more and more celebrities. So I feel like it's becoming more of a celebrity app and less of a, or like just regular people app.
I mean, there's always gonna be another platform.
Yeah, they said that.
Um,
They said that.
and like I mean, it's not like Twitch has slowed down any of their shit, and it just keeps getting more provocative.
True.
That there's no reason they can't go to Twitch,
That's
and they
actually
do, and they go do some kind of like not necessarily as explicit stuff, but maybe a little bit more soft core.
yeah.
Maybe have implications of what may be happening, but it's not shown on screen, but you can hear it. Or there's always going to be ways around, the terms of service and what's allowed. I mean, you see what's allowed on Twitch right now, or what actually happens, and
Right.
it's like you ask, like, how is this?
But you know the
How
thing.
is it? Oof.
But you know that yeah, how's this allowed? But the thing is, it's for a lot of these people. They've slowly built their entire platform based on their OnlyFans. Not like these high end social media stars or these celebrities that have already. They can transfer their content anywhere because they already have a large following in general. But when OnlyFans is your main and only following, you can't just easily transfer over to somewhere else like that. Like there's already people who do that who dominate Twitch. So you're gonna have to start competing with them. And then again, most of your fans are not just gonna follow you to whichever many vids or loyal fans or whatever these alternate sites are, even Twitch. I don't think it's gonna be as easy of a transfer as people think.
So what are the competitors right now? Like, is there another platform that's available outside of Twitch?
Yeah, I saw a couple.
But also, what
Oh,
sucks is, this shit, like, it's also a loss of jobs too, man. Because all the bigger content creators, the bigger, I guess, sexually explicit, or the porn stars, or the sexual stars, or whatever,
right,
like, they got a squad.
right,
Um,
exactly.
they have photographers, they have makeup artists, they have sound people. Like, it's a whole production that they do.
Right.
So it's not only them that lose; it's a shit ton of people behind the scenes that you don't know of.
Oh yeah.
Brand managers and all that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, I see what
It's
you're saying.
a lot of lost jobs. So that sucks for
Ev- a lot
for
of
them as
people.
well.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the most popular ones are My Vids, Just for Fans, and My Star in terms of their competition. But apparently, Tyga, this is a day ago, Tyga is trying to launch a platform to rival
Ah,
OnlyFans.
Jesus Christ.
So no, but I mean, a lot of people have been saying, this. Like the moment somebody like hops in and fills that void, they're gonna rack in all the earnings and everything. So, but again, I don't think it's as simple as people making it out to be, because the reason they did this was they were kind of forced to buy the financial partner companies, all these banks and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't just them. They did want to do this. They wanted to move in a mainstream direction, but a lot of it had to do with the financial partners and everything like that. So, like you said, I forgot about that part. A lot of people are going to be losing the jobs, not just the actual like people who have accounts, but the people who manage them and assist and all the things behind the scenes. So I don't know.
So were they deep into bankruptcy, or were they just not? Were they breaking even? Because it
wait, wait,
says
wait,
they
wait,
have
wait, wait, wait. Who was in bankruptcy?
OnlyFans.
I don't think they were ever in bankruptcy. I think.
Because it says I don't see any reports for their gross. It just shows their revenue for last year was about 400 million.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah,
Um,
I think they made maybe like 2 billion or something like that, and then they take 20%, so that's where they get their 400 million. Yeah, but I don't know.
yeah.
As the pandemic ends, people are gonna be fine with not going online as much for that type of content, and maybe going in person to like clubs and all that kind of different kind of stuff to get that type of entertainment or.
Well, I guess that's better, because that's a real person versus a fucking pixel on your screen. So I guess that's better for the person buying.
Right.
But
It's it's
yeah, I
it's
mean,
it's gonna be tough because it's actually funny because like I've been seeing a bunch of memes on Twitter about Kevin Samuels. He's like, Subway will be hiring, and I
yeah.
was just fucking laughing.
I do, man. Yeah, it's jokes, because he's been saying it for the longest.
Right.
And it's hilarious, but at the same time,
Yeah, it's bad.
you step back, and it's like this person's actually losing their means of income. Like,
Right,
that's how they worked.
right.
Not only, like I said, and not only them, but then the larger people had teams of people. So it's like there's a lot of people that lost jobs.
But
Yeah, shit
I know,
sucks.
no, it sucks, and it's bad that it has to be this way. But at the same time, it's like if yeah, even with YouTube, like I have to know that like if I do YouTube, if I get 3 strikes, it's all done. You know what I'm saying? There are plenty of people who've been banned in the past. You can get banned on Twitch, all the same. So it's like with these kind of like online selling digital entertainment and that kind of stuff, whether it's tame stuff on YouTube or it's explicit stuff on OnlyFans, online content is very like it fluctuates a lot, and especially something like OnlyFans that's only been around for like a year or two. I don't think it would have been a smart investment in a lot of people's to invest like to go all in when it's only been around for like a year. So
this sounds stupid, and I this is complete ignorance because I've never done the research. But is there any kind of like this kind of platform, but based on blockchain, like the back end is blockchain, so
dude,
everything is a direct.
It's funny that you say that. Someone was saying they need to make an OnlyFans coin or some kind of like that type of coin, because I don't know. I read it.
So yeah, like the platform, everything looks the same, but everything is handled through smart contracts. So you're literally just sending money directly from one person to the other, and then to make profit, you would take a rake the same way you go play poker at a casino or whatever, or you play hold'em, there's a rake or whatever,
Right.
and that's a percentage that the house gets. And so at that point you don't necessarily care for investors. The money goes directly from the person wanting to see something to the person showing something. It seems like there has to be at this point. I mean, blockchain's been out for a hot minute, so it seems like someone's already been building a platform like it, maybe for legitimate reasons, or not. I'm sorry, less reasons that are not sexually based, but it seems like there has to be something like that.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I read about that, and I mean, there's all kinds of coins at this point. I know you've seen like I've seen things as crazy as lingerie wrestling crypto coins and shit like that. So like I mean, at this point, you can make we could make a coin. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I do think this coin could be profitable, but at the same time, the people who are typically into things like this aren't typically the same audience that is trying to up their cryptocurrency game or anything like that. So. And I agree with what you said. Like it sucks and it's horrible that people are gonna lose their jobs and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like this is exactly what happens. This is the same thing with people who invest all of their like resources into either cryptocurrency or something that's like very volatile, and then you end up losing. Like people who put so much into Dogecoin, and then it tanked. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you put your life savings into that and it tanked. Like that's just the way the online stuff works. But like you said, there are other websites. I just it's gonna be harder for them to navigate that, but it is what it is.
Man, this is wild, dude. What? Nafty fans?
Nafty, Jesus, bro. They're just anything with fans is basically gonna be a.
It's a crypto-led platform that a few people have moved to. Interesting.
The thing is, OnlyFans became popular, number one, because of the pandemic, number two, because of celebrities. So now that like everybody's going to be going to different platforms as a consumer, not that I am or anybody here is, but like as the consumers try to like, they're going to start like kind of dying off, and like, so let's say one person goes to just for fans, they're only going to get a quarter of their audience that followed them, that main core. But that outer core that was there out of convenience of it just being OnlyFans, that's gone.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, I feel like it's a tough situation either way.
Damn fucking shame.